Can't even bury my son in peace. Y'all want to put the man in the wig. I ain't letting no preacher stand up. Ain't no ordained, anointed preacher gonna do that. Stand over no man and preach in the wig. Stop it. Y'all doing this for the show. Y'all ain't worried about my son's soul. Please, I ask y'all to have Friday. I'm gonna get a girl la la. Whatever y'all want, girl la la la. I don't know him as that.
Girl la was homeless, sir. He was living with his best friend, his family. And the thing is, if anything, Vaughn family should be controlling the funeral and everything, because that's who he was living with at the time, and that's who been taking care of him when he told you he was transitioning to a transgender and you wouldn't accept it. No, we're gonna talk about it. Let's really talk about it. The daddy should have never came on the internet telling us what wig y'all arguing about. That's not our business.
The funeral Saturday. Put my son in the pot smoke, braids with a sharp tape, or afro for the last time. I ain't attending no funeral with my son that God gave to me as a boy in the wig. I ain't attending no funeral.
You want so much power, but when Girl La was in jail, there was no commissary sent from you, sir. Because I don't even know why I'm even talking about this. This got nothing to do with us. The only thing that we need to be knowing about, what day the funeral, what day is the viewing, and that's it.
Even an active dad. You weren't even in Lala's life like that to be calling those shots like that. But
Girl Lala was a 21-year-old trans influencer with over thousands of followers who tragically lost her life after an outing with her boyfriend. Their whole relationship was documented online, the fights, the injuries, everything.
Scratch me in my face right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, like right there. Bro, the boy is crazy. Like, look at my arms. Because of him. Knees. Bruh. When I tell you I'm done, like, it's over with. Like, I promise you it's over with.
She got out of jail in early November, tried to end things with him, but he followed her for 2 weeks before picking her up on November 14, 2025. He shot her in the passenger seat, and is currently locked up on first-degree charges with no bond. The memorial balloon release was held on November 21st at Pompano Beach. The real drama started because Girlala's dad did not want her laid to rest in a wig or any female clothes. He wanted his son laid to rest as a man. He called out her friends, stating that they were clout chasers trying to make profit off his child, and reportedly told people not to buy the shirts even though everyone at the balloon release was wearing them.
Can't even bury my son in peace. Y'all want to put the man in the wig. I ain't letting no preacher stand up. Ain't no ordained, anointed preacher gonna do that. Stand over no man and preach in the wig. Stop it. Y'all doing this for the show. Y'all ain't worried about my son's soul. Bro, please let me rest. Y'all can have the funeral. Let me rest, bro. Let me rest. I enjoy my peace. Let me rest.
The whole family started fighting about it online. The dad, the sister, and the friends. Everybody was arguing about how the funeral should go down, and instead of keeping it private, it was all over the internet. Lady broke down everything. She talked about how the community raised over $25,000 for Girlala's funeral through GoFundMe, and how the dad was trying to control everything.
So guys, the dad went to the balloon release, started some little shit. That's why everybody on the internet is screaming. The dad went to balloon release. He's seen everybody purchase the t-shirt, and this is quote from what I got phone call about, because I got woken up out my sleep for this shit. Because I don't even know why I'm even talking about this. This got nothing to do with us. The only thing that we need to be knowing about, what day the funeral, what day is the viewing, and that's it. You want so much power, but when Girl La was in jail, there was no commissary sent from you, sir. Girl La was homeless, sir. He was living with his best friend, his family. And the thing is, if anything, Vaughn family should be controlling the funeral and everything, because that's who he was living with at the time, and that's who been taking care of him when he told you he was transitioning to a transgender and you wouldn't accept it. No, we're gonna talk about it. Let's really talk about it. The daddy should have never came on the internet telling us what wig y'all arguing about. That's not our business. The sisters should not be on Twitter arguing about what they argue. That's not our business. Our business is what day he's resting and what day the viewing and what day we finna be shaking our ass after the funeral. That's the only time we should be understanding what's going on. Now the whole internet trying to figure out why he can't put a wig on.
Girlalala's best friend wasn't having it either.
She wanna go up under my wig with me.
Y'all only saying that we don't respect the motherfucking family because y'all only looking from the motherfucking outside. But once you next to a bitch and you sleep with a bitch every day and they vent to you and they say they don't want nothing to do with that family, they're changing their last name to my last name because we treat her as a family. Bitch, it was my people, me and Girlalala people, bitch, that was there for her. Bitch, it was nobody else. And when Girlalala got locked up, where was you hoes? Where were y'all? I didn't see nobody. She didn't reach out to nobody but her sister Destiny. And that's, like I said, that's the only bitch that I would respect. Destiny, that's the only bitch that's good.
Destiny understand. Destiny wants to go on the button as Girlalala, bitch. Who the fuck want to see exotic more bitch to give Girlalala, give the friends what they want, give everybody what they want, give Lala what she want.
Don't worry about if I took a shower or not, bitch. I'm going home now to take one out, bitch. I had a fucking ball.
Bitch, y'all see my motherfucking
bitch, I'm clean,
hungover. Let me see what happened. Bitch, like I haven't hungover. What happened?
It's just so much that's going on, and then
both sides have a good point. The dad, y'all should okay.
Y'all respectfully.
No, I understand. I'm not even understanding what the daddy said. Bitch, I understand that's his child. But bitch, fuck nigga, get what she wanted. It's not what you want. It's get what she wanted. I would understand. Lala was like a 7, like if she was a child, she got Lala have her own mind. Give Lala what she wanted. What?
Laying Lala down as a family. Y'all want to divide.
Y'all not his real friends for real, bitch. We is his real friend. I don't give a fuck how y'all host it. Anybody? Well, I don't give a fuck how y'all host it. We know what the fuck we is, and I don't give a fuck. I want to almost express how the fuck I motherfucking feel. And even if I would have did this after the motherfucking funeral, bitch, I was still gonna do it. Who was gonna beat my motherfucking ass? Not two hoes and not the next, bitch. What happened? I'm always outside. I'm always posted up. Even if bitch look at my mouth to get off on. I'm getting off on Oakland. What happened, bitch? Yo, you didn't put your son real mama inside obituary. What you mean, girl? What shit that's going on for real, bitch? Let's really put it on the floor, bitch. What did y'all talk about? Bitch, he didn't put the real mama, he didn't put the mama inside the bitch race about what the fuck the mama said. Even if the mama have to say so, bitch, he not finna listen to her. Bitch.
They ain't paying me for nothing.
Let's really put it on the floor. Fuck you all talk about. Y'all know what the fuck be going on. That man being wrong, bitch. What be going on? That man being wrong, bitch.
Girlala's sister called him out for not being there when Girlalala was transitioning, not sending commissary money when she was locked up, and not taking her in when she got out.
She did her appointments and everything. No, my dad was not present during that process.
Okay, 1 second. This is Girlalala real sister, guys. This is the blood sister. Same dad, same mom. Go ahead.
I'm just confused on why he getting on his social media doing all this. You shouldn't be on those social media trying to explain to no damn body. Go grieve. My mom is not here to speak for herself because she is grieving as a mother should. That is weird as fuck. This ain't got nothing to do with no image, no clout, no nothing. This is sick. You supposed to be go fucking grieve. All that with your conscience, that ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between Lala and her soul and God. Who the fuck is you to go judge? You ain't do that shit when she was here, so don't start fucking now. My sister said out her mouth how she wanted to go out. Just how I did mine. I have a fucking policy, so I can say how the fuck I want to say it, when I want to say it, and how I'm going to go. Because I'm paying for my own shit. I been and I did. That's before all my brothers were gone. I had my own policy, myself. Not no mom, not no dad, none of that shit. When I make my plans, my mom or my dad is not over my motherfucking funeral. It's my siblings. So I asked them, how would y'all like to be done? So of course, I'm going to go do how my people want to do it. Yes, as their wishes. Not no mom, not no dad. Y'all wasn't even speaking. If we want to be real and technical, you wasn't being no dad for these past couple of years. You didn't give a fuck about what was happening to my motherfucking sister. You didn't give a fuck if she was breathing, what she had to go through, what she was putting up. No. So yes, it's going to be public. No, it's not going to be private. If we being technical, no. My baby didn't have no will. My baby didn't have no policy left. But guess what? These fans paid to see Lala.
She said the fans who donated deserved to see Girlalala honored the way she actually lived her life. The dad also posted throwback photos of Girlalala from before her transition when she was a young child.
I need to get some money.
What kind of money I need to get?
Huh? What I need? Rent money?
Yeah.
Who pay the bills? Me or you?
You.
All right, then. Let me worry about the bills. Shit. Got my rent money. Where your rent money at, Jit?
I do.
You got your rent money?
Yes.
All right, then. Rent due.
And released a song dedicated to both Girlalala and his other son who had passed away.
Tired of death taking all of my family, taking all of my friends.
That's free now. You sleep there.
You gotta look death in the face. You gotta stare at that shit and tell it, don't bother me, don't follow me. I swear to God, no. I'm telling death, don't bother me, don't follow me. Keep your hands off my friends and my family. I ain't scared of death, it ain't scared of me. It's for my niggas gone, may they rest.
So the funeral turned into this whole public battle. The dad wanting to lay his son to rest as a man versus the friends, sister, and community wanting to honor Girlalala as the woman she lived as.
And I'm gonna just say, Lala girl, I don't think her dad is wrong at all. He's basically saying, y'all could have Friday, y'all could have Lala girl, but on Saturday, the day of the funeral with her real family and intimate friends, family and friends, he wants his son. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Y'all act like he's saying, no, y'all not about to get that. No, he don't want to see her and that. No, like, and I feel like there shouldn't be no problem. Like, y'all talking about, oh, that's wrong. Oh, that, no, it's not. He wants to put his son to rest. His son he brought into this world, and I don't see the problem. He's giving all her fan base and her followers their day. So I don't see the problem. Ooh, my forehead big as fuck. But I don't see the problem with the father getting his day. Like, y'all weird.
First of all, you hopped on the internet to confirm Lala's murder. That's the first thing you did as a father. Hopped on the internet, confirmed her murder. In the video, you calling Lala your son, he, him. Initially, when I saw it, I'm thinking, okay, this is a grieving dad. He's in shock. I'm not interpreting it as like you being disrespectful, because in reality, you know how Lala walked this earth. You know how she liked to be addressed, and you know how she lived. So initially, I'm just like, he's in shock. It's not that big of a deal. Now, some people immediately clocked it, but me, I'm empathetic and I'm sympathetic to a parent losing their child. So I'm saying, okay, he's in shock. Fast forward through all these days, you're still on the internet saying disrespectful things about Lala, referring to Lala as him, her, your son. Okay, you spreading family tea, what y'all arguing about. Okay, that's also kind of weird. But then you go and make this video saying how you're not going to the funeral if Lala isn't buried with some pop smoke braids and in a suit. You'll give the world Girlalala because you didn't know Girlalala. You'll give the world Girlalala on Friday, but on Saturday you want your son in a suit. To me, it's just disrespectful, abusive, and it's ultimately controlling, because at the end of the day, it's quite obvious how Girlalala walked this earth and how she lived her life. You sitting up here talking about, oh, you care about your son's soul, you want to send him back to the Lord as a man, but is the Lord and the God that y'all serving gonna ignore that Girlalala wanted to be and lived as a woman? Like, now that, anyway, I'm not even gonna get into the religious part of it, because that's just, it's nonsense. It's pure nonsense to me how black people are so selectively religious and overly moral and have all these religious values when it comes to issues of the LGBTQ, etc. community, but open arms welcome motherfuckers that are rapists and predators and kid touchers and body snatchers and people that create all these broken homes, having all these kids and kids that they don't take care of and not getting married and all the other things that the Bible says that we're supposed to do. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. I don't really even want to get into that. But ultimately, what Girlala's dad is doing is all about control and not accepting or respecting your child and how they live their life here on earth. And now in death, you're trying to force them to be something that you want them to be. And it's all just unfortunate. And, you know, I have my thoughts. Like, if you were an active, loving, respecting, and accepting parent, your child wouldn't have been in the streets looking for love. Your child would have never subjected themselves to that sort of relationship if they got. All that starts at home. All that starts at home, and just from based on the things that the people, Law's friends and everything.
They scared me straight about their business. So I apologize for putting my input in, and I would never say nothing else. Because them people is ready to kill me. And I say, sir, it's so many other people that they couldn't have attacked. But they coming to attack me. You got on that motherfucking Facebook and made that fucking status. I'm the cousin. Listen, all that cousin shit. So it's other people y'all can attack, but why y'all come and get me? How did you find my page? I had to delete the post. How did they find me?
You weren't even an active dad. You weren't even in Lala's life like that to be calling those shots like that. But I digress. And now the daddy is also on the internet talking about he's doing promo for 500 and next year it's gonna be 1,000. I know exactly what you are. I know exactly what type of man you are. And not only are you a clout chaser, you're other things, but I'm just going to keep it respectful, and this is my opinion. And I don't really even want to argue or go back and forth with nobody. If you disagree on your own.
Please mind y'all business. I have been working so hard to mind my business. I have been minding my business because they out. They not playing. These people is not the old people I used to be. You can put your comment and input on people's shit. They don't come no more direct. They sit in their cousins. I am distraught that the cousin wrote me. And he said, murder, murder, kill, kill, motherfucker. How the fuck you gonna tell a bitch how to bury their child? Bitch. He said, but I gotta read the message because I don't want to add nothing to him. Because he told me they won't be the only one with check sodas. I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready to go. I'm taking it. I gotta send that to the streets. I'm gonna let the streets see that. I gotta take it to the hood to let them know what's good. Because how dare you send that message to me? You threatening me for nothing. I woke up 5 o'clock this morning and ain't go to sleep yet. When I seen that message, I said, I don't want to be fucked with today. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Because I'm disturbed.
I wasn't going to speak on the girl Lala situation because I really don't like to be a mess. But I feel like everybody is missing the plot. And I'm going to say what y'all acting like y'all scared to say. First of all, rest in peace to girl Lala, and my condolences to the family, the ones who cared about her and actually, want her legacy to live on how she would like it to live. First of all, I really hate when people who are LGBTQ die and y'all assume that they should go in the grave as the gender that they were born as and not the one that they live by, because it's disrespectful to them. It's disrespectful to them, their legacy, and what they left behind on this earth. It's basically a final fuck you to them. And it's fucked up. And quite frankly, y'all saying, oh, girl Lala needs to go back to God, how God sent her here. First of all, God sent her here as who she lived as. Y'all forced her to be who y'all wanted her to be when she was too young to speak her own voice, and now when she was old enough, she became who she was and had always been, but could not live up to be fully. You're not sending her back how God sent her here. You're sending her back the way that you want her to be, the way that you wanted her to live, the way that you saw her, and the way that you think that God would want her to be. But God made her the way that she was. God loves all his children, and he made them, everything about them, from their flaws to their perfections, were made by him. So it is disrespectful to her legacy to send her back any other way than the way that she lived, and that's how I feel about it.
What do you think? Does the dad have a say in this, or should girl Lala be remembered for how she wanted to live her life? And honestly, should any of this have turned into a public spectacle in the first place? Remember, danger can wear a friendly face. Stay aware, look out for others, and reach out if you need help. See you in the next case on Deranged Mind. Thanks for watching.
Your mama ain't talk to no man. What's she at? We definitely don't got the same mama and daddy. There ain't no way.
Well, what my mama at?
She left. There you go, Brown.
What? Clear her said,
Don't call me.
Alright, I'm coming.
You wanna go? Yeah. Thank you.
Dang it. Clear her motherfucking stag. Come on.
Damn, what the fuck camera now? She want me to hold the camera.
Oh, get up with me. Thank you so much.
Oh, what? Tell her my classmate got me hooked.
You work?
Tell him holding the class, the camera for Camille. The cameras, and she leaving so early. That's when y'all got tacos, because I left in the car. Hello? Oh yeah, because I'm gonna say good because I left the rest of the cups and I just gave them all. That's your words? So the ones I got already for people who already asked me, so I'm just waiting for the one girl to come. I think she already here. I'm trying to wait for her to text me back. She ain't text me back, but once she texts me back, I'm gonna leave because the other people, they not gonna be here. Alrighty. No problem. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry for how I was recording. I can't stop shaking. I had to get a phone to somebody else. Youngin, I can't stand the bitch. Sorry. All that stuff like that. It don't get like. I gotta get my life. Get my life. That's your nigga. Like it ain't even take all that. Bro, when you get a 4-year, like sit up on the couch area. Okay. No. Wait, all that. Where you getting the cold page from? Where you got it? Get a video of